Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do just like a little mini quick tutorial on eyelash application. So eyelash application is something that I have struggled with definitely in the past and still have good days and bad days, but I definitely feel like I have become more proficient at it. So I thought that maybe a mini false lash application video might be beneficial to some of you guys out there. So I hope it is. Today I'm just gonna be applying a pair of these Kiss lashes that I got at the drugstore. This is the multi-pack of the okay, so I'm not sure what the name of these are. I'll put it in the description box below. I thought they were called Wispies, but they are very, very similar, if not the exact same thing, to the Ardell Wispy lashes that you can also find at the drugstore. This one happens to be a 4-pack that came with a 5th bonus pair and a free lash application tool. So I'm going to be using this today. I got these like a month or so ago, and I've been using the tool lately, and I really like it. Sometimes I still just use my fingers, but I have been liking this. So I should probably mention that my makeup is not fresh. This is actually like 8-hour long makeup. Generally, I have on a fresh face whenever doing a tutorial, but I really wanted to shoot a little mini tutorial tonight and I didn't feel like washing my face and wasting a bunch of makeup and reapplying it all. So I thought maybe it would be cool to also show you guys what my makeup looks like after 8 hours on. So I think it's actually been on for 9 hours. I think it's around 6 o'clock right now, and I put my makeup on at 9. And I used my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray today. I really love that setting spray. I've been saying that I'm only going to use it on special occasions because it's more than my usual drugstore setting spray, but I just love it so much and it makes my makeup look so good all day long. So it's worth the money. So I've just been using it. So yeah, that's the story on the face. I of course touched myself up a little bit, my lips, but yeah, it's been on all day. So if it's not perfect, please excuse it. Normally, when putting on false lashes, I wait to put my mascara on my real lashes until after my lashes have been applied and the glue has dried. I find that when I don't have any mascara on my lashes, the false lashes are just easier to drop down on them and just overall easier to apply. Today it's going to be slightly different just because I will already have my mascara on, but everything else about my lash application is going to be the same as normal. So if you've either never worn false lashes, you've tried it and it just did not work out, or you want to get better at doing it, I'm going to take you through my step-by-step process that'll hopefully make it much easier. And yeah, so here we go. So the first thing I always do before applying my lashes is if they are a new pair, I trim them. So most eyelashes come in a standard length. They are not one size fits all. They are definitely a little on the longer side. So if you have a large lid, you might not have to trim them. But in my case, if I just glue them on like this, then this edge will come too close into my tear duct and it'll just poke me all day and it'll drive me insane. So I always trim my lashes. I personally know about how much to take off of these lashes because I've used them before. So depending on whether or not you like your lashes more dramatic or not, I guess can be the deciding factor as to which side you cut from. So these lashes are tapered, so they're shorter for the inner tear duct and they get longer as they go out. Me personally, I like my lashes as long as possible. So I trim from the inner side. So I cut off the short side. I just like to do it this way. I guess you could take off an even amount from both sides, or if you want your lashes more subtle and natural, then you could take off some of the longer side. So I'm going to be taking off some of the shorter side on your right, and I'm just gonna take my scissors and just cut off it's about 1/4 of an inch. So once both lashes are trimmed, I just start with whichever eye, and the first thing I do is apply my glue. I always use this Duo Lash Glue. This is in the dark tone. I use this mainly because I normally have a dark wing. So when it dries pretty much black, so it blends in pretty well. So I really like this one. So I just apply a thin strip across the like main strip of the lashes, just a really thin line, and you want to have a little extra product on both corners just to help hold them down more. So I always like make sure there's a little bit extra. So once I've applied my glue, it takes a little bit to dry, so I kind of use this time to just like bend the lashes a little bit and just kind of loosen them up because they've been glued in the packaging and are a little stiff. And I just want them to fit my eye really nicely and be as comfortable as possible. I've recently been using my little Kiss eyelash tool. I really like it. It makes it easy to apply lashes, so I just kind of slip it in there and just kind of grab them like that with the lash tool. So now that that glue is nice and tacky, I'm going to apply my lashes. So I like to just kind of drop them down from above and drop the center portion of the lashes onto the center of my lid, and then attach the edges afterwards. So now that they're kind of just plopped on the center of my lid, I'm going to move them to where I want them and then push the edges down. So I use my fingers for this part and just kind of slide them into place and then squeeze them together with my real lashes and just kind of push them onto my lash line. And then I push down that inner corner like that once I have it right where I want it, and then do the same thing, just squeeze my lashes together with the false lashes. And then just to help keep your lashes nice and perky, I guess, nice and awake looking, you can just, as they're drying, push up on them. Okay, so that's it. Lashes are dried and applied, and they're very comfortable because I trimmed them. I may have trimmed them a little too much, but that's okay. They're comfortable and they're really subtle lashes anyway, so I'm happy with how they look. Normally I wear maybe a more dramatic lash, but since this was just a little tutorial and I'm probably going to peel them off in just a second, I figured I'd just put on these subtle ones that I have a few pairs of. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.